Welcome everyone. I am back. Today is July the 11th, 2022. We're going to talk about Solana today and how they could possibly have a class action lawsuit on their hands because of what? You guessed it. They were selling an unregistered security. Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. I am here to speak about that and see if that's going to impact the price of Solana. Yeah, I usually come through and I create price predictions. You guys can see already as I zoom in on this price chart that I've already got a price prediction on the chart for Solana. We're going to talk about that, and then we're going to talk about whether or not this lawsuit is going to have any impact on the price. Welcome everyone. If you all appreciate my videos, my content, go ahead and join. Hit the like button. Should have been also subscribe to the channel. That is how you're able to join. And as well, I will recommend that you tap the bell notification. If you're interested in Solana, you all can definitely get the notification whenever I create the content. All right, so let's go back to this article real quick. It's from CoinDesk. It was posted on July the 6th, right? Updated July the 7th. But apparently someone feels that Solana Labs, Multicoin, have been accused of violating securities law. This is by one Solana investor. Right now it is. Now, I went through, highlighted some of the things on the article. A potential class action lawsuit filed in California in a California federal court last week accuses key players in the Solana ecosystem of illegally profiting from SOL, the blockchain's native token, that according to the suit is an unregistered security. Now, this is the individual who filed the case, filed by California resident Mark Young. Okay. Now, according to Solana Labs, they filed a Form D with the Securities and Exchange Commission. This is just a file or a form saying that the sale was a securities. It was exempt from securities regulations. Noting the company was selling the future rights, and they got that in quotations, to around 80 million Solana tokens, according to the filing. Now, at the very bottom, this is what they updated. Because apparently when they first released this article, it wasn't clearly defined as to whether or not this is actually a class action lawsuit. So right down here at the bottom, clarify that this is not a class action lawsuit yet. All right, so what do you think? It seemed like another cryptocurrency is now on the chopping blocks to determine whether or not it is a security. XRP went through the same process. It really wasn't defined just yet because a lot of people got their own interpretations, their own opinions. And when it comes to certain situations about filing class action lawsuits or just personal lawsuits, it begins to place doubts in people's minds. And when doubt comes into individuals' minds, they kind of wait. They come fidgety into, okay, should I put my money in this particular vehicle? This is the thing that they go through. So do you think that this will have a major impact on Solana's price? See, that's what I'm worried about. I'm not necessarily worried about the lawsuit itself. I'm worried about how people interpret it and will they stay away from Solana as a whole, because that will impact the price. Let's talk. You guys can see right here on my last video, which was here on June the 20th. I was looking for the price in Solana to go up. Yes, I was. And we could say, yeah, it did go up. It did go up, but it didn't go all the way up. It only went up there towards $43. Now, I'm not exactly sure where I placed my price targets at. Was it at 43? Because if so, we had opportunity to come in and get some profitability, right? Right there. So now that's around like 17%. Yeah, from when I did a video on June the 20th to the 24th. So 4 days. 4 days, 17%. Were you able to grab that? Or are you still in the position waiting for the market in Solana to run up there towards $47, $48? Let's talk about it, because what happened since June the 20th? Not too much. Nothing has really garnered too massive of attention that we would even consider that lawsuit is going to impact the price, right? The information came out, or according to CoinDesk, was on July the 6th, right? So this is where the market price was in Solana at that time. Okay. The market in Solana hasn't really gone anything. Like, it hasn't really impacted the mentality of what people are really trying to do with their own money regarding that information. It didn't impact it negatively. The market is still trading range bound. So that's a pretty good thing for us who are predicting that the market's going to go up in Solana. That's something of this magnitude. Now, I would garner that it's going to continue to get a lot of attention, especially as the market continues to trend outside of, the remaining of 2022. So yeah, I do suspect that more and more news is going to come out regarding Solana and its potential class action lawsuit and how that's going to continue to impact the price. But as of right now, it hasn't done too much. So let's look at this on a different time frame, because if we can continue to look for price in Solana to go up, we're not going to change our price prediction, even though negative press is trying to come out about this cryptocurrency. Let's look at this on a weekly time frame. So you guys can see over the last couple of weekly price bars, the market in Solana hasn't really done too much. We've really been supporting price around $27.50, $25, and the market hasn't dipped below that. Look at this last weekly price bar that the arrow's pointing down to. What do you think about that? Does it look bullish? Does it look weak? Or is it mixed? Yeah, you can actually have weekly price bars to where the market was kind of mixed. Out of the buyers and the sellers of last week, let me ask you this question. Which one do you think won? Was it the buyers or the sellers? Yes, the price closed off of the highs, yes. But the market from last week was able to close higher than the previous week. You see that, right? So it looks to me like the market actually is trying to continue to pursue higher prices. It's just a lot of sellers going on there too, though. Let's look at this on the 3 weeks. Again, the last completed 3-weekly price bar. Who do you think won, the buyers or the sellers? You got to consider this last 3-weekly price bar to where the price in Solana closed down, lower than the previous 3 weeks. But then you come to this one. The market was able to close higher than the previous 3 weeks bar, but it closed off the high. So the market is not extremely strong, but it's determining to let us know that the buyers are in place. They're trying to suppress the price from falling. Okay. Now, what do you think is about to go down on the daily time frame? Is the market in Solana a buy or a sell? What do you think? Do you think the market in Solana is going to continue to fall down, or are we going to continue to see price move up? Because that $40 level, you guys can see it's right here. It's one of the best things about transitioning over to multiple time frames is that you're able to see where problems are at. Okay, $40 is a problem in Solana. I'm here to tell you that right now. Don't expect the market in Solana to rise higher until we see it break above that line. We've seen it multiple times. It occurred multiple times that Solana cannot break above $40. That's a problem now. Okay, right there. So even though we're not necessarily seeing a whole lot of weakness, even though we're not seeing a whole lot of selling, even though we can tell that buyers are buying up the currency of those who are selling it, we still got to pay attention to $40. Okay, I'm here to tell you that right now. If the market in Solana does not break above $40, we need to expect it to continue to go lower. Now, we already got our support areas, $30 and $25 or $26. So what do you think we need to do? Should we hold out? Should we wait? Or should we continue to let the market trade sideways? Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue to expect the market in Solana at best just to trade sideways. Now I'm going to continue to expect the market to go up higher, but I've already told you $40 is the current problem for the buyers. They cannot break price above it right now. So if I see the market continually get rejected in Solana at $40, we got to cut the play and move on to another opportunity if you're looking for a buy opportunity. So I'm just going to extend it out a little bit further. Like I said, this news information that came out on July the 6th, you guys can see the prior information on the daily time frame that it really didn't impact the price. It didn't. So we're going to continue to go forth with our original analysis, looking for the market in Solana to go up. $40 is a problem. I'm telling you that right now. So when it comes as, hey, the market didn't go up higher. Well, I told you that $40 is the nearest area that the buyers are having issues. So now it's your turn. Go ahead and hit me up. Tell me what you think about the lawsuit. Tell me what you think about the price in Solana. Tell me what is your price target? Where are we about to go? Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.